Potty training can be one of the biggest challenges for parents. Did you know that nearly 90% of parents report feeling stressed during this time? That's a shocking number. Many kids aren't fully trained until they are 3 years old or older, and some even take until age 5. This means that potty training can feel like a marathon, not a sprint. But here's the good news. With the right strategies, you can turn this struggle into a fun and exciting adventure for both you and your child. In this video, we'll explore practical hacks that make potty training smoother and less stressful. From understanding the perfect timing to creating a kid-friendly potty experience, we'll cover it all. Stick around as we share unique tips that will empower you and your little one. By the end of this journey, you'll feel more confident and ready to tackle potty training head-on. Let's dive in and make this milestone a positive experience. Chapter 1. The timing trick. When not to start potty training. One of the biggest mistakes parents make is starting potty training too early. Experts say the ideal window is between 18 to 30 months, but every child is different. In fact, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, starting too soon can actually delay the process. When kids aren't developmentally ready, they may resist or even regress. So how do you know when not to start? If your child is going through big changes like moving, a new sibling, or a shift in their routine, hold off. These disruptions can create stress, making it harder for them to focus on potty training. Instead, look for signs that they're ready. Are they staying dry for longer periods? Can they pull their pants up and down on their own? If the answer is no, it's probably best to wait a bit longer. As counterintuitive as it sounds, sometimes the most successful potty training starts when the child feels in control. Dr. T. Barry Brazelton, a renowned pediatrician, once said, "Children must be given the chance to lead. Rushing them just leads to frustration, both for the child and the parent. There's no race." Studies show that children who start later but are ready tend to master potty training faster than those who start early without being ready. So, be patient. Watch for those cues, and start when your child is showing all the signs, not just some. You'll save yourself a lot of headaches, and your child will feel more empowered. Chapter 2. Potty personalization. Creating a kid-approved throne. Kids love to have their own special space, and the potty is no exception. Instead of just buying a generic potty seat, let your child be part of the process. This adds a level of excitement and ownership. Research shows that children who feel more involved in their potty training process tend to have a smoother transition. Take your child shopping and let them choose a potty they like. Whether it's one with their favorite cartoon character or a bright color, making it their choice gives them a sense of control. But don't stop there. Add personal touches. Let them put stickers on the potty or give it a name. Some parents have found success with what they call potty parties, a mini celebration when the child starts using the potty. You could even set up a small basket of fun toilet paper with different designs. Little things like this can create a positive association with the potty. After all, kids are more likely to do something when it feels fun rather than forced. Another unique hack? Create a reward box filled with small toys or activities they can earn for using the potty. Pediatricians often recommend non-food rewards, and research backs this up. Offering non-edible incentives like stickers, toys, or extra playtime can be just as motivating, without the sugar rush. The key here is making the potty feel like a special place, not a scary one. Personalization adds excitement to the routine. Chapter 3. Secret signals. How to spot your child's potty cues. Potty training isn't just about getting them on the toilet. It's about figuring out when they need to go. Many parents miss subtle signs and end up with accidents. But kids often give off potty cues, even if they're not saying they need to go. For instance, does your child start shifting from foot to foot, hiding in corners, or suddenly stop playing and look distracted? These are all common cues that they need to use the bathroom. It's easy to miss these signs, but once you know what to look for, you'll catch on fast. The trick is to respond quickly. If you see one of these signals, gently guide your child to the potty and encourage them to try. According to the National Institute of Child Health, staying consistent in recognizing and acting on these signals can reduce accidents by nearly 50%. A lot of parents also swear by the timer method. Set a timer for every 30 to 45 minutes during the day to remind your child to sit on the potty, especially during the first few days of training. This method can prevent accidents by getting ahead of your child's urge. But don't rely on the timer forever, it's more about learning your child's personal rhythm. Finally, trust your instincts. If you notice your child starting to show these signals but they seem hesitant, try positive reinforcement. A simple, "Wow, it looks like you need to go. Let's try the potty together," can go a long way in making the process feel supportive, not stressful. As Dr. Penelope Leach, author of Your Baby and Child, says, toilet training works best when it's treated as a skill to be learned, not a test to be passed. The more in tune you are with your child's signals, the easier the journey will be. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more parenting hacks and support. Chapter 4. The Reward Revolution. Non-candy motivators that actually work. When it comes to potty training, rewards can be a powerful motivator. But too often, parents fall back on candy or sugary treats as the go-to incentive. While it might work short-term, this can set up unhealthy habits later on. Studies have shown that using non-food rewards can be just as effective, and without the sugar rush. So, what are some better alternatives? Stickers are a classic for a reason. They're simple, inexpensive, and kids love the visual progress of adding them to a chart. You can even create a potty progress chart, where they earn a sticker every time they successfully use the potty. Once the chart is full, they get a bigger reward like extra playtime, a new toy, or a special outing. A study published in the Journal of Developmental and Behavioral Pediatrics found that positive reinforcement like this significantly improves a child's willingness to participate in potty training. Another fun idea? Try a potty treasure box. Fill a small box with inexpensive toys, crafts, or even special tokens that your child can trade for a larger prize. Every time they use the potty, they get to pick from the box. This keeps the excitement going and gives them something to look forward to without overloading on sugar. Verbal praise is also incredibly powerful. Simply saying, "Wow, you did such a great job using the potty," can make a child feel proud and more likely to try again. In fact, according to psychologist Dr. Alan Kasdan, praise is a simple but potent way to shape children's behavior when used correctly. It's all about celebrating the small wins along the way. You can even create a special potty dance or silly song to celebrate each success. Remember, rewards don't have to be physical. Offering extra bedtime stories or letting your child pick an activity can be just as motivating. The key is to make them feel proud and excited about their progress, not pressured. Chapter 5. Nighttime Ninja Moves. How to tackle bedtime potty training. Daytime potty training is one thing, but nighttime is a whole different challenge. The truth is, most children take longer to stay dry at night. In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics reports that around 20% of 5-year-olds still wet the bed occasionally. So, if your child isn't waking up dry yet, don't stress, it's perfectly normal. One effective strategy for nighttime success is to limit liquids before bed. This doesn't mean cutting off all fluids, but try offering smaller sips in the hour leading up to bedtime. Make sure your child uses the potty right before going to sleep, even if they don't feel like they need to go. Routine is key. The more consistent you are, the better your chances of nighttime dryness. Another popular hack is the dream wee. About 2 or 3 hours after your child falls asleep, gently wake them up and take them to the bathroom. This helps them empty their bladder halfway through the night, reducing the chance of an accident. It may take some time to figure out the right timing, but many parents swear by this method. Using overnight training pants can also be a lifesaver. Don't feel bad about using them, it's a common part of the process. Look for products that feel more like underwear but still offer protection. And once your child starts waking up dry consistently, it's a good sign they're ready to ditch them. Patience is crucial here. According to Dr. Howard Bennett, Author of Waking Up Dry, a guide to help children overcome bedwetting. Nighttime dryness is more about physical development than anything else. Some kids just take longer for their bladders to develop fully, and that's okay. Stay calm, keep the pressure off, and celebrate the small wins. If you found these tips useful, be sure to subscribe for more helpful parenting advice and support.